Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Vasily, I'm an INTJ. If you don't know what an INTJ is, go to Google and type in Myers-Briggs and you'll find all of the information that you need. Now, this video is about, well, it's not about anything, it's a response to a message from Sir Jonathan, who has sent me an obscenely long message. The gist of the message is he's in school, he's an INTJ, he's a male, he's 15 years old, and he notices that everyone around him is really ignorant. His family thinks that he's not sensitive enough to their personal problems, and he pushes away certain love interests in favor for another INTJ partner. Now, at the bottom of his extremely long email, he has a few more concise questions. Keeping in mind the things that I just summarized, he's in school, he thinks everyone is ignorant. His family thinks he's not sensitive, he's pushing away love interests which aren't INTJs because he doesn't want to deal with the emotional instability associated with other feeler types and so on. So his questions are, is there an age too young to find out this type of information? No. If you found it out now, clearly, then you're not too young to find it out. That's all I'll say about that question. It's just a flat out no. There's no age too young for anything, really, except drugs, sex, and killing people, and other things like that, bad things. Second question is, if it is too young, then is there a certain maturity? Is there a certain maturity level that has to come with it before you can actually realize those things? And again, no. Maturity is not bound to age. It's not, you don't have a maturity meter based on how old you are. Maturity is gained through just experience. If you've experienced enough of the world to have a certain amount of maturity that enables you to learn that people around you are ignorant in school when you're a 15-year-old kid, that's perfectly fine. Especially since you mentioned that these other kids in high school are, what are they doing? Boasting on Facebook about their drug and alcohol use. I think you're mature enough to realize that that's a stupid thing for them to be doing. And the third question is, do INTJs have an advantage over others when it comes to maturing? I'm going to say, inherently, no. I don't think there's any particular extra potential for an INTJ to be more mature than others. I think that everyone has that potential. It just depends on what you have been through in life. I think that being an INTJ, we are somewhat prone to self-reflection and looking for the hidden meaning in things and what is the truth, what is the nearest truth. And maybe that might assist in maturing and realizing things before others. That's my answer for the third question. The fourth question is it natural for an INTJ to seek another INTJ for the reasons stated above? And what he's stated is he wants to find another INTJ because they're unlikely to be emotional and immature like the rest of his peers. Is it natural for an INTJ? It's only natural if you're an INTJ who is aware of Myers-Briggs, who is aware that they are an INTJ, and who has had bad experiences with people that they know to be a type other than INTJs. So if you've had bad experiences with every other type other than INTJ, then I would say it's natural for you to seek out other INTJs. because you've had a bad experience with all the other types. But to seek out one type is very narrow-minded. And that doesn't mean that you need to go find a type that isn't INTJ and make it work and force it to work. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be open to all of them and be happy with what you get. Fairly good principles to live by, I think. And the fifth question is it better to lie about your opinions than to be blunt about it? Now this is something that probably every INTJ is going to struggle with in their life. For your own personal integrity and respect of yourself, I would just speak as you want to speak. Unless you can see that your bluntness is causing destruction and is causing an impact on your life. I'm going to suggest that it is in some way, and I am going to assume that you already know this. So, should you lie about your opinion or be blunt about it? Now here is some advice that you probably will not hear from anyone else for maybe your entire life. When we speak of integrity, your honor to your word, your honesty, some people would have you believe that you have to tell the truth and the complete utter truth about everything. I am suggesting that's not the case. I am suggesting that your integrity is as important as the thing matters to you. Sorry, that's a really bad sentence. Let's say work is extremely important to you. In that instance, your integrity is of the absolute maximum priority. You should be completely honest and open in every single way. Honor your word as though it is yourself. And going back on your word would mean destroying yourself. That's how important your integrity should be in a situation that is important to you. However, when a situation is not at all important to you, your integrity matters absolutely zero. It does not matter. If you're talking to someone and you know for certain you're never going to see them ever again in your entire life, and you are okay and feel good about not having full integrity with this person and not honoring your word as yourself with this person, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. You can lie. But you have to know that what you say is what you are to them. So if you're happy with that, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. All that matters is that you feel good about your decision. And there is a trick to this. Some people would say that it's dangerous to do whatever you want as long as you feel good about it. However, you have to take into account every person's side. So if you're speaking to someone and you're not being fully honest with them, you have to consider what is the impact on that person when you are dishonest to them. If it doesn't affect them, if it does not damage them in any way, then you shouldn't have a problem with that, really. If you said to someone, my favorite color is purple, but actually your favorite color is blue, you understand that dishonesty is really not deconstructive, is it? The only way it could be deconstructive, now here's where it gets complicated, is when you tell someone your favorite color is green when actually your favorite color is red. That person then buys you a green shirt, you don't like it, but you have to wear it because they bought it for you, and if you don't wear it, then they're going to think that you don't like it. See how that becomes an integrity issue? That becomes, it's somewhere down the line, it starts to matter to you. Now, resolving that could be as simple as, actually, I lied to you and my favorite color is red. I'm sorry that you bought a green shirt for me. I'm going to wear it anyway because I appreciate the gift. That's one way of resolving your integrity, your lack of integrity. So you can always lie and make it up, but it's really preferable to not lie. Being honest is easier for you. If people don't like that, if they don't like you when you're being blunt, then they don't like you, and you should really end it at that. If they don't like you and they don't respect you as the person you are, then forget them. However, you should always work on yourself, work to be a better person and speak better, and maybe work on your bluntness and see how that goes. So I hope it's sorry, I really fail at speaking today. I hope that this was helpful for you, and if you have any further questions or any confusion, just let me know, and you know, I'll message you or I'll make a second video and see how we go. Hopefully hopefully things will be good for you. You are pretty mature for a 15-year-old, I will say that. So anyway, press like, press share, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you next time.